Right, peeps, we should. Yeah, no swearing. Wait, what did I swear? I don't think I swore. Alright, so look, it didn't save, so we just have to go back and do that quickly. We'll just take one of those metal doors somewhere. Alright, we'll just, no, I'll tell you what, we'll just call it that. Alright, apply there. That's fine, good. Alright, so that's that. They cut boom, boom, boom. So the problem is the sound. We think the problem is maybe the sound. So what I want to do is I want to just use any sound. Just do that. I want to do that. All right, no more talk about swearing, please. No swearing and no more talking about swearing. So, I mean, my problem was that, yeah, if I, all right, so I don't know how to adjust. Okay, so it needs to be mono. I can make it mono. It needed to be, it needed to be 22 kilohertz, so I would need to do something here. Preferences, I suppose. Recording quality. So I need to do. It needs to be 22. Excuse me. All right. So this is where the initial instructions will be given. Either get into the safety container or pick up a HEV and get yourself out. It's obviously going to be much longer than this. Right. So let's get this. Okay, so initial instructions 2, just to do that. It's bing bang bosh. Back in here, we'll set the sound again. So yeah, it should be. It's mono. It's stereo. It's mono now, isn't it? Oh, sorry, it's not. Okay, sorry. Save it again. Right, okay, done that, yeah. And then, I mean, does it need to be sound or not? I mean, I can't hear anything anyway. So that's what we're doubtful about. I don't think it needs to be sound. I'll just wait for you to catch up here. Everything behind waste, remove them. Right. This is 63. Export the map. Compile it, baby. Compile it. Right. So, let me just see what we get now. While that's doing it, I'll load up Half-Life. So we know it works. Is it still thinking? Is it? It's still thinking. All right. Got to get myself a new pair of headphones. Look. These Philips are really nice though. So they still work, but I just look, it's breaking. Oh, look, it's really falling apart now, isn't it? Right, so we're just waiting for that to do. Gotta do something to get this fixed properly. I've tried 100 times. Right, okay, here we go. I tried sticking it. I've started. Look, even the other one's even got this homemade thing that goes around it, but it's not going to work, is it? Right then, here we go. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's, yep, okay, good. Map PCT 63. Right, I'm going to go sideways. So they don't come back out. That's good. Other things are going to be happening along here. Right, now, here we go. No. So, I'm thinking that we just change this to a one that works, or one that does sound. And see what happens. Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'll do that. This is target, initial instructions. Name, this is the name. The target is trigger once, initial instructions. This is called initial instructions. This is the wave. Yeah. So I just need to see if this works. Sorry about that. So it's a bit boring. So what's been happening in the world? Check the flags. Check the flags, he says. Medium radius. That seems okay. The wave name isn't shortened. Alright. So everything after scientist. Right, so then we have to do it again then. Save it. Export map. Yes. Run the file. Yes. See what's in the news. We're having trouble finding that site. What do you mean you're having trouble finding that site? Right. So she got married. People have been killed. Plane crash. Ah, okay. So it's still thinking. So if I go in a map, the flag needs to be start silent. Well, in that case then, why don't I try and change it back to this one? And we'll start again. So sorry for this repetitiousness of this. Right, we won't do anything now. We'll just right. That should be it. Bad surface extent. I saw something that said bad surface extent again. Brush 506. Yeah. Well, I suppose I'd have known if WW3 had started. But I'm surprised it didn't stop it. In the past it stopped it. Right click on the console window. Oh, I don't remember you showing me that. Select mark. What does that mean? What does that do? It's broken. 506. You see, why is suddenly these things start happening and everything else is fine, and now you get this? This is just. Hi, David Albright. So, Control Shift G. 506. So what do I need to do here then? I mean, do this, this, this. That doesn't look right. Align to world. Why not align the face? Alright, I don't care. I just want it working for now. Set scale to 1. Right, apply. This is turning into a mission, isn't it? But I suppose that's what happens. Got to get used to it. Mark. I don't know what does that do? It means that. Okay, so I press. No leaks. No leaks. There's just a bad surface extent. I don't. Yeah, honestly, the atom, the mighty atom. I do not remember you telling me to right-click within the surface window. In the surface window. In the command window. If you did, I apologise, but I just don't remember. So, essentially, when this is working, I'm going to stop the stream. I don't understand why the error would say it's not a cliff texture. I don't understand why the machine knows that it has to be a cliff texture. Oh, I didn't see you do that. If you did it, then it's okay. It happened. Yeah, it looks like it's working, but it is a useful thing to know. And this is what I'll be doing for the next few mapping. Right, there we go. For the next few mapping streams, I will be getting my logic working. I want to be able to, you know, play the map and you know, make it look pretty after that. All right, so restart. Okay, so don't worry about the Hall of Fame mirrors. I'm walking sideways because I want to see the doors move. Fine, doors move. we'll have a sound that I'll get to do. And here comes the... Ready? So this is where the initial instructions will be given. Either get into the safety container or pick up a HEV and get yourself out. It's obviously going to be much longer than this. Alright, it works. Yeah. Alright. So that's good. That's really good. That's sort of... Okay, so now what I'm going to just do very quickly, I mean, is I'm going to have a quick look the sound's going to look at Fox. What's this? This is
acquired.
Okay, so that's the sound of the thing. I want these kind of things. Let me just switch this up to that.
Accelerating.
Yeah, I want to be able to... No, you did it actually. I want to be able to alert.
Alert. Alarm. AT. Advanced. Align. Alpha. Blast. Block.
So how do you make... Are you serious? You have to make... How do you make a bunch of... How do you get all of these things to...
Do.
Oh my god, I'm going to have to... Alright then, so...
Emergency.
Right.
Engine. SK. Evacuate.
Okay. Oh, really? You make a sentence. So I want to be able to play something. So that's like another... Okay then. And where is sentences found? Scripts? Oops, sorry. Nope. Sound folder as always. Okay. Right, okay. Right. So do not modify this file. A maximum of 1023 sentences. Well, if I can't modify this file, how can I make my own sentence? Yeah, eventually for episode 2, but not eventually in the sense of I just want to learn here and I want to move on. Gold source is my okay. Oh man, I can't do that now. Setting up your own mod folder. Alright, so I can't do that part now. It's not because I want to learn how to do it and then move on to episode 2. No, gold source is going to be my main thing. I just want to make something very specific in episode, in fact 2 things in episode 2, or in fact the RunThinkShootLive mod development kit, which is the source SDK thing. Yeah, no, I don't want to make any changes. I mean, I want my own thing. Well, I could look for something. Evacuate. Well, there's no evacuate. How can there not be any evacuates? Here's an evacuate. Buzz warning, attention. Administration personnel evacuate Sector D immediately. Buzz warn. No. All personnel evacuate high security materials storage facilities. Right then, I want to use that. Let's use that one. Let's find another one, but All personnel evacuate Lambda complex. Lambda complex. Lambda complex. Severe radiation hazard. No. Liquid. Oh, liquid biohazard hazard. Evacuate area. No, I don't like that. Okay, let's go backwards then. So, how do I do that then? I mean, I'll probably release this as a mod because I'm going to have some custom textures and stuff. All right, good. So I want to play this one. C1A3. Pen. C1A3 underscore 1. How will I do that then? Place a speaker entity. Right, let's get started with this. I want this to happen immediately. I want the sound to happen immediately. So place a info player start an ambient generic speaker entity. Ambient generic. Boom. Why are they so small? Ambient generic. Right, fine. Good. Simply call it speaker. No, I'm not going to do that because evacuate announcement. Right, okay. Right, okay. No, not an ambient generic, a speaker. Okay. Not an ambient generic. Okay, then I don't know what that is then. What do you want me to put in? You want me to put wait, place a speaker entity. Oh, I don't know what that is. So if I go to here, entities, speaker entity. Speaker, my apologies. Right, speaker. Boom. Right. Then double click. Evacuate. Announcement presets. There we go. C1A1 3 announcer. It's not on, is it? Flags. Start silent. No, I want it to play straight away. All right. All right. Loudest, it's got to be like, oh yeah, baby, it's got to be 10. And it'll just name announcement. It just plays once then. Just plays once as soon as the map starts. Or do I want to trigger it? Well, that's up to me, isn't it? So if I just leave it like that, it'll just play when the map starts, yeah? Probably should move it out a bit. There. Okay, so we see what happens then. We'll save this as, you know, '64. Yeah. You type the name in the sentence field. Announcement presets. Name. C1 A3 underscore 1. Speaker is for groups. Sentence group name. Okay, C1A3. No, C1A3 underscore 1. Yeah? Okay, well, start silent, no. Volume 10. Then we're definitely finished. This is it, and it will give me enough to work on that I'll be able to do some things. Good. I don't think I'll be able to stream tomorrow. No, I don't want it to do that then. I want to see what happens now though. Don't want it to randomly play announcements. That's why I love the chat here, because there's like people talking and disagreeing, and yeah. No, I want it to just start. Basically, as soon as the map starts, I want it to start. I want, you know, there'll be like red lights and stuff. Can an ambient generic play sentences? That's a good question. Yep, and there's a good answer. Let's see what we got then. So let's just play this puppy and see what's going on. Alright, we'll try that in a second.
Attention. This announcement system now under military command. Turret maintenance team to Central Command and Communication Center.
Alright, so this is just, yeah, it's doing what Irby said it would do, isn't it? It's basically just playing a random announcement message.
Search and destroy Force Bravo. Report secondary objective.
Right. See, that's why these streams are so good, because they raise questions and then people answer and they argue and so here, can I change it to an ambient? I can. Alright, ambient generic. Wave name will be exclamation mark C1A3_1. Don't know if the capitals make a difference. Loudest flags, large radius, play everywhere. Yeah, it won't make any difference because it's. I want it to just play once though. So, yeah. Wait, no to all caps? No, what? Fight, 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 fight. How do I get it to just, doesn't it need a path? Nope. Nope, nope paths, nope. Dynamic presets, slow fading. No, baby. We want nothing. I don't know what a slow fading is. Alright, fine. Yep, never mind. Right, good. Again, this is pretty frustrating, isn't it? In many ways that I'd be doing like 6 or 7 different things and then compiling and then testing each one again. But to do it like this, is pretty frustrating. I get that for you, I do. I need to make the noises of the things. Right, I'm going to need some more. Yeah, no, I understand it, but what I'm saying is that when you're watching somebody stream it, it's different, isn't it? I mean, I'm sitting here and I can switch on and I can watch TV, or I could, go to a browser. I can read a book. I mean, I can do stuff. But when you're watching, it's sort of like different. But I really feel as though I made progress here. Okay. Well, we can look at that. We can maybe make 2 or something and test it. And as I was saying earlier, this is sort of something maybe if I'd have just tested it as a little map on its own, then it'll happen really quickly, and there's all the lighting to worry about. And of course, this is the problem, that with something so organic, that what I should have done is I should have just blocked everything out in dev textures, got the whole layout fixed and all done. None of this rubbish that I did where I built a little bit here. Yeah, you're right. That's what I was saying earlier, Irby, about the conversation. I think the conversation is so interesting. Right then, map. Dead signal to Philly, yeah. Map, PCT 64.
All personnel evacuate high security material storage facility.
There we go. It played. Let's just make sure it doesn't play like a number of times. Can't hear the sound on that. So let me finish. Let me restart. And for Mighty Atom and Zeke and everybody else.
All personnel evacuate high security material storage facility.
Run through one more time exactly how it's going to work. Either a door will be closing here, or if I can get it working, a ramp with the tram will come down. It will get here. Obviously, it's going to look a lot different from this. All hell will break loose, shaking, rocks, red lights. The alarm goes off saying, evacuate. I might even try and make my own voice system. These doors will disappear. They'll go into the wall. They'll do something. They're to stop people from running around. There won't be a little thing here for people to run across. The player will have to jump from the tram to here. That's going to be another door because of course this particular walkway goes all through all of the tunnels. Okay, if I can't get anything working, I'll just have a static tram and then it will fade to black and fade from black. So the player comes here. The doors will have opened when the signal goes off. He comes down here. Super excited about this now. He gets here and then he crosses the line. So this is where the initial instructions will be given. Either get into the safety container or pick up a HEV and get yourself out. It's obviously going to be much longer than this. Now that will be spoken by a guy in the glass, and it won't be me. It'll be somebody else who will do all the voice acting. And you're given a choice here. You can either get a HEV, so over here, pick up a HEV, and then you carry on. Or you go into the safety container. Safety container is something that I'll explain another time. It's basically where when there's an emergency, you can go in there and wait, and it's hermetically sealed so you can't die and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so that's going to happen. And then the player comes along here and the guy says to him, the security guard, right, I need you to get to the end of this corridor and turn right. Now, if he turns left, nothing will happen. It'll just, he'll just be at the end. In fact, what I'll do is when he gets here, I'll trigger, this guy will say, no, not this end, you idiot, the other end. So he goes back down here. And then he comes down here, and there'll be another window here saying, right, get down to the bottom and turn off the filtration unit. We can't do anything until the filtration unit's turned off. So he sort of gets down here, and he's going to jump on that rat, because that's what I would do. And he squashes the rat, and he gets in here, boom, and he turns off the filtration unit, and there's some stuff. And he says, right, now you've done that, you can come in here, and there'll be a big door and shit like that. And what he'll have to do is he'll have to restart the pumps. Okay, funny little roof here. Restart the pumps. All right, now I can let you through here, so he gets let through here, and this area will be really cool. This will be the signature area. This will be the area that looks fantastic. I'll spend a lot of time on this. There'll be walkways, there'll be drains, there'll be big fans in the ceiling, there'll be all sorts of shit, even if I have to redevelop it. He says, right, now that you've got this, and this area would have had a little bit of that green gunk, so that's why you put on the system in the other room to drop this down. That gives you access to this area, and then come in here, boom, boom, boom. Right, now turn on the generators again. Turn on the generators, and turn on, and then MV shake. And oh no, says one of the guys, because there'll be another window in here, because there's a window in every single room. Oh, the army have made their way in. So come back down here, Okay, and he gives you a gun. I'm not going to tell you how he does that, because that's a secret. You'll find a hole in the wall, and there's army people in here, and there's army at the top, and it's like, right, now you've got to get back up to the top here. So bang, 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 bang. A couple of secrets in here. Bang, 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 bang. You can go through the door, or if you're a crazy man, you can break the glass. Up here. Run, run, bang, 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 bang. Zombies and, you know, all sorts of stuff as well. Zombies would have been earlier. That's it. Go on, go a bit further up. Yeah, well done. Yeah. No, I don't. No, it's not going to have radios, because it's not just about instructions. It's about doing things. So here, there's going to be like a turret gun, and they've already set up a turret gun, and there's going to be a couple of, and you have to fight your way here. Bang, 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 and then he's going to have to fight. Boom, 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 and he's going to jump over here. And then he's going to get here, and the guy says, right, now I can finally start the thing. So, and then this goes across here, and then the player runs up, and the door opens, and he gets through. Oh man, you've lost it. And then it goes into the sort of a where there's like steam and stuff, and he says, great, now you're almost there. And fade to black. Yeah, I don't know. Something's going wrong. Strange. I mean, you seem to have sort of caught up with me.